Hey, Dave. Regarding Walker Buehler, obviously putting up very strong numbers from a consistency standpoint, what do you see in him this year? What do you like that's different?
Just experience, growth, turning into a staff ace. Obviously, he's pitched in a lot of big ball games already in his career and pitched well. Just the consistency of when you don't have your best stuff, finding a way to navigate a lineup and yourself in a position to win a ball game. So, we expect to win when he takes the mound, and he's just been fantastic. And for there to be Cy Young conversation with Walker's name, obviously sort of at the top. I'm proud of him, happy for him, and expect him to pitch well tonight.
Thank you.
Next question is from Ron Saranko. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dave, I see that Joe Kelly is going to be at Rancho. I'm just wondering if you had an update on where Mitch and Andre might do their rehab games. Or not rehab games, but sim games.
Yeah, Joe's in Rancho tonight, and we'll see how that goes. If it goes well and he feels good, there's a potential for Sunday activation. With those other guys, I'm not sure right now where their next rehab or outing will be. I don't know yet.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dave, just wanted to follow up on something from last night. We talked about Blake Trinan, and you talked about how valuable he's been to the staff. Could you expand on that? What value he's brought for you?
Well, I think his ability to take the baseball, to get left and right out, to get the best part of the order out, to give me the latitude to deploy him, whether it's the 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th inning. He's very open communication with me, kind of saying, how he feels, but he's just so durable. So I think that those things right there, I think that it's easy to look at the closer, which certainly Kenley has a lot of value for our ball club, and I've leaned on him. But sometimes games are, the balance is in the 6th or 7th or 8th inning, and you look back in the way we've deployed Blake, it's been he's been very valuable. So that's why I just felt that he deserved that praise from me as a relief pitcher and not just a starter.
And he's a guy who has been a closer. Have you ever had to sell him on the idea of the role he has now?
No, I haven't. Blake's very intelligent, and the role of closer is a role, a title. He is all about helping the team win, and he's shown that year in and year out. And again, sometimes the biggest leverage situation isn't the 9th inning. So, it speaks to his intelligence, and he understands that.
We've seen Clayton Kershaw play catch pretty much every day this week. Is there any more clarity on where he stands?
I know he got out to 120 today, and it was coming out good. I don't know what the next progression is. Once he gets on the mound and that first bullpen back, I'll be pretty excited. But I just don't know the date yet.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Next question is from Fabian Ardaya. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, I'm curious, what have you thought of how Trea Turner's been able to adjust not just to a new team, but obviously second base, something he hasn't played in quite a few years?
He's adjusted great. No one expected it to be perfect. But what he is doing is that he's putting in the work to get better each day. And in his words, he's getting more comfortable every day. And so obviously we're tremendously better with him on our ball club, in our lineup, playing on the dirt. So it's only going to get better.
And you've talked a lot about how you sort of envisioned him sort of setting the tone at the top of the lineup. How have you sort of seen that play out over the last few weeks? And then also like situations like last night where he goes for a delayed steal and stuff like that.
He's just so dynamic. And I think that even things that don't show up in the box score, whether it be the 8-pitch ground out or the 8-pitch fly out or whatever it might be, every at bat, he's putting up a fight. And so whether it's seeing pitches, getting on base, stealing bases, all that stuff, he's just so dynamic.
And then Mookie, I saw him doing some outfield drills earlier. I mean, how has he been doing that? Is everything sort of still trending that same direction as yesterday?
Same. Took some swings yesterday in the cage. Hopefully we'll get him. I know we're not going to hit on the field tomorrow, but I'm sure he's going to be taking swings later today, tomorrow, Sunday. We should hopefully do a sim game situation, or Monday, but he's trending in the right direction.
Thanks, Dave.